2018, after which he did not run again, was well known for driving to find solutions, large and small, for the residents of Ward 38. From splash parks, to tree planting, to off-leash dog parks, Glenn fought to employ the vision of his residents, of whom he was ever proud to represent. A committed environmentalist and advocate for animals, Glenn has advocated for, launched, and supported numerous projects related to these endeavors. He has served as Deputy Mayor, Toronto East, and Speaker of the Toronto Council. While he is no longer a City Councillor, he continues to be a committed Scarborough resident and community advocate. The community of Scarborough is proud to induct Glenn D. Baeremaeker into the Scarborough Walk of Fame.
Well, hello everybody. I am, of course, very thrilled to be here with this group of very amazing people. I'd certainly like to thank all the volunteers at the Scarborough Walk of Fame. I have been to every single ceremony since it started. I actually didn't think I would be getting a gold star, but I'm very happy to get a gold star. But it's really brought out some spectacular people that the world doesn't know about Scarborough. When you see these people, you really are impressed. I'd like to thank the mall, Scarborough Town Centre. Not my first job was in a variety store, but when I was in high school, I got a job here in the mall at the Hudson's Bay Company. I went to the $2 Tuesdays. That's how old you can tell I am, because the movies back then were $2 a Tuesday, not $5 a Tuesday. But we all came here, and that sort of unites us as a Scarborough family. I'd also like to thank my B31 family that is here. The Honourable Pauline Browse, one of the best cabinet ministers Scarborough ever produced. And of course, I have to mention my thanks to my partner, Ramona Wall, who has been with me for 30 years, and as my B31 family knows, she guides me, she points me in direction, she gives me those orders, and I do exactly what she tells me. And so it's been a good 30-year relationship. I'd like to acknowledge one of the past inductees who has been recognized for her contributions to Scarborough and to the world, and let her family know that she is one of my personal heroes. One of Scarborough's stars is Cindy Nicholas, a personal friend of mine who was inducted into the Scarborough Walk of Fame in 2007 and who passed away too early in 2016. And if you ever saw Cindy, she was a sweet, quiet, charming, pleasant, bubbly person. Raised in Scarborough, always swam from being a little kid, and when she was 16 years old, she decided that she wanted to swim across Lake Ontario, a feat that few human beings on this planet had ever managed to do. Many had tried, but virtually everybody had failed to swim across Lake Ontario. I can't swim the length of a swimming pool without getting tired. But Cindy not only swam across Lake Ontario at 16, she did it in record-breaking time. A bionic woman. I always called her, we were friends, I always called her the bionic woman, because this small, petite woman outperformed the best athletes on planet Earth and set world records from being in Scarborough and going across the lake. And you would think, you know, we Scarborough people, I know because I'm looking at all of us and I know we're all overachievers, you'd think swimming across Lake Ontario a few times would be enough. But then she decided she wanted to swim across the English Channel. And as you know, the English Channel is part of an ocean. There's sharks in there, there's big eels that will come and attach themselves to you. It's not something that I would do. But Cindy Nicholas from Scarborough swam across the English Channel 19 times. And on 5 of those occasions, she decided to swim across the English Channel. You gotta look at that map, it's part of an ocean. She swam from England to France, and then back again on the same day. Took her 22 hours. This is beyond, these feats of strength. She was an incredible woman, and you can see why I call her the Bionic Woman. But that's what we all do in Scarborough. We do, all of us, amazing things. We create things. We create amazing athletes, and I'm not one of those. We create amazing singers and musicians, and I'm not one of those. We create amazing comedians, and I'm not one of those. And we create amazing educators, doctors, and business leaders, and I'm not one of those either. And certainly we create some amazingly smart people, and I'm not one of those. But we also create amazing people who love Scarborough, and I'm certainly one of those. And I'm honored to be here today, and I just want to tell you very quickly sort of why I think I'm here. One of the reasons I think I'm here, because many of us who are being inducted today and in the past are so busy making Scarborough better, we don't really go around telling people what we do. In my case, when I was 26 years old, a recent graduate of the University of Toronto Scarborough campus here, my friends and I wanted to stop the destruction of the Rouge Valley. And today you think, well, the Rouge National Park, of course everybody loves it, why would you want to harm it in any way? But 35 years ago, the idea of creating a national park in the largest city in Canada was just dismissed as a crazy idea. People said we were crazy, they dismissed us, they made fun of us, they were even mean to us, but we kept fighting to save the Rouge Valley. We met the best cabinet minister Scarborough ever created, Pauline Browse, who brought the Prime Minister of Canada to Scarborough, and some 35 years later, we have created the largest urban park on planet Earth, right here in Scarborough, all the way up to the Oak Ridges Parade. And who does that? People from Scarborough do that. Finally, I'd like to highlight, as the Mayor mentioned earlier, our fight to bring Toronto subway system to this very mall and up to Shepherd and McCowan. This is the largest investment in Scarborough's history, and if you live here like we all do, bringing a subway out to this shopping mall and up to Shepherd Avenue is a no-brainer. But let me tell you, there were many people, most of them who didn't live in Scarborough and had probably never visited Scarborough, who tried to stop this simple subway extension. And many of us fought to make sure that Scarborough got its fair share and to make sure that Scarborough came up to the shopping mall. And on 10 occasions, the anti-subway people tried to stop us, and on 10 occasions, we won the fight with the help of John Tory, and the subway is being built as we speak. So I'd like to say in closing, I look forward to doing many more projects to make Scarborough even better than it is today, and I look forward to working with all of you to make Scarborough the best place on the planet to live. Thank you.